Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Kara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one. This is part 2 of my makeup roundup for July and August. I got very behind, so I did do a previous video where I talked about the eyeshadows that I used for the last 2 months, the eyeshadow palettes, and this is going to be everything but the eyeshadow palettes. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. So if that sounds good, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with those who feel the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I'm great. It is Monday. And we had Sunday Funday yesterday, and I'm a little tired from that. But tonight I will be going to bed on purpose at 9:30. It's 7:52. So I've got enough time to film, and y'all will be so proud. I came home, got clothes ready for tomorrow. That's like a big deal. Socks too. August did his homework. I got my clothes. I didn't just get the boys' clothes ready. I got mine ready. And what else did I do? I just feel prepared. Got the lunch boxes emptied, August lunchbox and mine. And I feel so prepared for tomorrow. So I feel like I can record peacefully and not have anything in the back of my mind that I need to be doing. So that makes me really happy. Let me know something good that you have going on in your life. And let's get this party started. All right, so I'm gonna do this a little bit different. I'm gonna do this by brand. So let's go ahead and start. Let's start with a favorite, an oldie but goodie. This is my NARS Afterglow Blush Palette. I've had this for about 2 years now. I think it came out in 2022. It comes back here and there on the NARS website, and I always link it because a lot of you like this palette, and this one just always comes in handy no matter what. I took this to Vegas with me. There's every kind of shade that you want, and you can mix the shades up, make your own custom shades. I like the finish. I like the highlight shade. It's just a really trusty blush palette in my collection, and I still love it very much. It's really revealing when I do these monthly roundup videos of what I use the most, and this is definitely one of my holy grails in my collection. But one that is not is this one. Now this is their newest face palette. It's called the Laguna Ultimate Face Palette, and I got the light shade. I really don't know why I bought this. I mean, they were having like a 25% off or something like that, and I just felt like I wanted this palette. I don't know, it looks a little cooler to me in person than it appeared in photos. And also with this being a face palette, I just feel like these pans are just too small. I also don't need these two bronzer shades. I know one's supposed to be contour. I don't even contour. This was just a purchase to be purchasing something. And I do regret getting this. So I call this a fail. I'm not saying that, you know, it's the bad quality or anything like that, because it's not. It's just not something that added any value in my makeup collection. So, and you know, I have several products, many products like that, but I'm trying to have less of that. So yeah, I don't know what I was thinking with this. I mean, because nobody's blush brush is getting in this, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just don't know. It was a silly purchase. Silly. Okay. 3 more products from NARS. These are lip products. So the first one I have is the Afterglow. I don't know what it's called, but is it the Power Matte? That stuff is so small, man. I don't think this is the Power Matte. I think this is like the Afterglow Balm, and this is in the shade All In. I like this because it's sheer. And if you know me, I don't really wear a lot of bold lipsticks, which I want to try to make a little change because I know like bold lipsticks are going to be trending for the fall, and I'd like to try some. But I like the sheerness of this. It still allows me to wear a bolder color that's not nude, but it's not super bright. So I like the formula of this. I don't regret buying this. I also have one of their matte lip balms. It's called the Soft Matte Tinted Lip Balm. And this is in the shade Touch Me. And I thought this would be interesting because you don't hear about matte lip balms. And that is what it is. It's not as dry as a matte lipstick, but it's not as hydrating as, you know, your juicy lip balms. It's right in between. And I like this shade and I like this formula too. So I was glad to try that. And then lastly, I believe this is the Power Matte lipstick, and this is in the shade Start Me Up. NARS gets on my nerves with their names. And that's the shade there. And I think this one is so pretty. So those are the products that I wore from NARS in the past couple of months. As I said, the Laguna face palette is definitely a makeup regret for me. It wasn't a fail as far as the quality, but it's just not something that I needed to purchase. So let's move on. I have two lippies from Dior, and I remember talking about both of these in my makeup goals video. I think both of these, are these both mattes? Let me see. This is shade 240, which is J'adore. I think, no, these are satins. That's right, these are satins. And I love this shade. And you'll start to see a pattern with the lip shades that I purchase because they're all pretty much light nudes. And this one is Bois Rosé. And this is also very, very nice. And I like the satin formula. The Dior lipsticks are scented. They smell like baby powder. So if that's something that will bother you, you know, I would stay away from those. Moving on to the next brand, I have 3 of the blushes from Haus Labs. These are called the Color Fuse Glassy Blush Balm. So 3 shades, I've used them all and I really love them. I think my favorite might be the Glassy Hibiscus. I think this is so pretty on the skin. And I can't wait to continue wearing these in the fall. You know, the dewy skin is still going to be in. If you like dewy skin, that's good news for you. I have the Glassy Lilac and the Glassy Tangelo. Yes.
I have a question.
Uh-huh. What's up? Ooh,
Today, I promise. Today.
I'll think about it, but I need you to take a shower and do all of that good stuff.
Do you even know?
I do. I know what you're going to ask me.
Oh
August, you want to have a sleepover? I don't know. What I like about these blushes is I like how they sit on the skin. I like how they melt into the skin, and I don't feel like it messes up your makeup underneath. And I applied these blushes in a couple of ways. I've applied them directly to the face, and then
I forgot to show you my EOA.
I saw it, 100. I saw it in your binder.
Yeah.
Congratulations. And I saw it on Class Link. Great link.
Everyone, today I took my first, 2 days ago I took my first test.
It was a review.
A review test, like a practice?
Yes.
A practice test, and I got 100.
Yeah, you did excellent. I'm very proud.
Everyone say, August is smart. August the smarty in the comments.
All right.
August.
You're going to mess up your time.
Put AJ smart. August smart. I want to see August smart spamming in the comments.
Bye. I've applied these blushes in different ways. I have used a brush. I have applied it directly to the skin, and I use my fingers most of the time, and it doesn't mess up your makeup underneath. So I think that's great because, you know, that's not something that's a guarantee when you use cream or liquid products. So I didn't have any issues with these from Haus Labs, and I really like the shades too. So happy with those. I have this powder here from Makeup Forever. As I was saying in another video, I've never tried anything, but I did have this Twist and Light powder, and I'm going to continue using it. It does have some like glitters in it, but they don't really show up on the face. And the whole idea is for you to twist it, and then the different colors come out. Let me see if I can get it to do it. the different colors will shoot out and then you put it on. So it's supposed to color correct, I believe, and brighten and blur all in one. But as I said, there are a few little like glitter specks, but I haven't noticed them on the face. So I use this more as a finishing powder because, yeah, I'm looking at my hand now. You can see these little glitters. That's the one thing that I'm not into about this. And I don't want that under my eye. I don't want like a glittery under eye. That's why I don't use the, like a shiny under eye. So I don't use like my hourglass powders under my eye. I like to stick with the matte under eye. And so this is nice for finishing, but I'm not a fan of the glitter, and I'm glad that I don't see it on my face. But when I see the glitters, it really deters me from wanting to use this powder, which is why it sat for so long. 2 products from Shanta. Hi, y'all. Okay, the first one is the Perfect Blur Finishing Powder. Now, most of the things that I get from Shanta when I do, it comes from Macari. So this is the powder. You can see it had like an embossing all over it, and it's gone. So it is one that I use from time to time. And you can press it in. It's kind of this, I don't know if it's a gel, but you can definitely push it in. Okay, I just broke it a little bit. But this is a nice powder, but I don't think it's worth however much. It probably isn't even worth what I paid for it on Macari, but I know the powders are like maybe 75 or something like that, and there are so many other powders that are not that expensive that you can find. So I'm just using it because I have it, but would I repurchase something like that? No. I also have this highlighter here. This is the Sunbeam Cheek and Eye Shade in the shade Ray. I'm holding it like this because I have crazy glued this thing in here. It just continues to fall out, but I use it. I like putting it on the eyes and the cheeks, and I just think it's a really nice color. Is it a unique color? Probably not, but I have it, so I'm going to use it. That's it right there. It's almost like a rose gold, and it's so smooth. It's really smooth, and I would say, I don't want to use the word flattering. I don't want to say that, but like it looks good, I think, on so many skin types and shades. Like it's not ashy. So I really like this color, but again, is a color a unique one? No, it's not, but I have it, so I'm going to continue to pull it out and use it. Would I repurchase it? I should not repurchase it, but I really like it. From Milani, we have the SPF BFF SPF 30 primer, and I was looking for a sunscreen and primer all in one, just trying to lessen the steps in the makeup routine. I just wanted something that was moisturizing, that would prime and give me the sunscreen, and this does do it. I've used a lot of this, and I feel like I do feel like it helps to extend my makeup, but I notice with all of my makeup, I pretty much have a graceful fade by the end of the night. So I can't really speak to this being better than another primer. I'm not really good with when it comes to that type of makeup. It's just, I just want to make sure I have on sunscreen every day. That's the most important thing. And if I could lessen, or take out a step, I would like to do that. And so I feel like this allows me to do that. Would I repurchase something like this? Absolutely. Another product that I tried, speaking of sunscreen, is the Revlon Illuminance Serum Tint. And this has a broad spectrum SPF 15. What shade is this? 405. It has ginger root, vitamin C, and vitamin E. I really like this. This is just like a natural skin tint. I think it's great for makeup days. I think it's great for the no makeup days. I like how it sits on the skin, and I just bought this at Walgreens, just wanting to try it out. I like the shade match. So I would repurchase this one too. Let me know if you've tried this one. It does say it's skincare infused makeup, light to buildable coverage, and a soft satin finish. And I do agree that that's what it gives. So yes to that. I tried out the Viral Tear foundation. This is so good. You almost feel like, and I have 2 shades, it almost feels like you're not putting anything on, But this foundation has a lot more coverage than I thought. So you just use the little sponge and tap it in. And when I put it on, first of all, the shade match was perfect. I have two shades that I can use. I have 33C Hazel, and then I think 33N, which is macchiato. But this really had a more full coverage finish, in my opinion. It is extremely dewy though. So if you don't like dewy makeup, this is not going to be your friend. And I'm not sure how it works for anyone that has oily skin. I'm not sure, because it is definitely a dewy foundation. But for $25, like the ease of use, I've never tried a cushion foundation. I've never, like, what's the point? That's what I felt about them. But this one was in a price range where I was willing to take a chance. And I'm really glad that I did. I think it's really nice. And I'm not sure the difference between this one, but they have another one that's like in a different color. So I would have to look more into that. But this one is the one that seemed to go viral, and I just wanted to try it out, and I'm glad I did. If you like dewy skin, this is going to be nice. And I'm wondering, like, if you have dry skin, is this going to be good for you, especially like with the winter time coming? So I have normal skin, but let me know if you've tried this. If you've tried this and you have oily skin or dry skin, like, what do you think about the Tear foundation? I think it was definitely worth it. I think the hype is real. I think I found a gloss that competes with Pat McGrath, y'all, and it is this Maybelline Lifter gloss. I really want more of these, but I'm gonna wait till they're like buy one get one free. I know the candy shades are at Ulta. This is in the shade Petal, and I think this is really close to Pat McGrath. Like, it is not a sticky lip gloss formula. It is so nice, y'all. I just want all the colors. I really do. And with this, I didn't use this shade, but I have the Lifter Liner pencil from Maybelline. I'm not sure if this is supposed to have hyaluronic acid in it or something. I'm not sure. But I'm going to start cutting back on buying the expensive liners, because I just don't think that they're necessary. So I did buy some. Did I buy? Well, I have a bunch of lip liners from ColourPop. I bought a Vault like a couple years ago. Those are still going strong. But I bought some more eyeliners from ColourPop. I have two from Hard Candy I'll talk about. But like, where I can cut back and cut the expense, I'm going to do that. And I do love my Pat McGrath lip glosses, but these Maybelline ones they're neck and neck. I'm going to have to do like a comparison, because these are so good. Let me know if you've tried these. These are not the ones with the plumping. I think they have a plumping one too. I don't do the plumping ones, but just the regular Lifter Maybelline gloss. Hyaluronic acid, yes. Yes to these. And yes to the pencil as well. Got one lippy here from Glamlight. This is from the Scooby-Doo collection, and this is called Rah Rah lipstick. It's a nice nude shade, right up my, alley. Nice little peachy nude shade. This is great. I gave my sister the darker one because I just knew I wasn't going to wear it. I like the lipstick formula. I think it has does it have a smell? I have a little cold. I can't smell it. So I thought it had like a little vanilla type smell, but I can't remember. Would I buy any more lipsticks from Glamlight? I'm going to go ahead and say no, just because I feel like I end up having to force myself to use my Glamlight products for whatever reason. It's not because the quality is bad or anything like that. They have great quality shadows and great quality products. I don't think I've tried a bad product from Glamlight, but I feel like I don't think about it a lot, and I don't really gravitate towards using themed makeup very often. So it has to be like a conscious thought for me to use my Glamlight stuff. So that's why I probably wouldn't repurchase, even though I know I got these lipsticks for like really, really cheap. And two products from my girl Shar. We have the Airbrush bronzer. So got this a couple years back. I got some pan there. Gonna keep on using it. I don't know why I have so many bronzers, but I'm just trying to rotate them out. This shade right here, This is the Kissing lipstick formula, I believe, in 90s pink, and I have the matching pencil. This is like one of my favorite lip shades, I think, in my collection. I just think it looks good on so many tones. I just love this shade. I know it looks like these shades too, but that's not the point of this. I don't know. 90s pink just hits different, so it's a yes for me. It's a yes. All right, here are the two products from Hard Candy. So I got these to see if they would dupe my Charlotte Tilbury liners, and they do. Look at that. So I have the Blind Date, which is going to be your shimmer green and then your matte green. So that one's nice. And then I also have, which one is this one? This is called Party Lines. Oh, wait, no, lies. This is called Power Couple. Oh, the whole thing is called Party Lines. Okay, the Power Couple definitely dupes this one from Charlotte Tilbury. Well, kind of. The brown. So I was happy to find these. I got these from Walmart. So again, I won't be repurchasing Char. We'll be repurchasing Hard Candy. Wherever I can cut these costs, that is what I'm going to do. Next brand I have here is Hourglass. I continue to love my Hourglass foundation. I do have two shades. This one is 11. My real shade is 10.5, which is over in my my makeup drawer. It should be here, but I just love Hourglass. I really do. It's something about like this finish that I really like. It's called Soft Glow, and I think that's what the finish really does give. And a little bit goes a long way. Like, you really don't need a lot of this foundation at all. It's not necessarily thick, but you definitely just don't need a lot. So I'm gonna have these around for a while. And what I repurchase, it's definitely worth repurchasing, but there might be something else out by that time. All right, I have this lipstick here from Rebane, and this is called Drama Lips. This is the shade Secret Code, I think that's what it's called. And I had another one called Bankrupt. I love this shade, y'all. It's almost like a lilac, kind of. Yeah, it's like really cool, really unique shade in my collection of lipsticks. So I have that in Bankrupt. Bankrupt is a bit deep, so I don't really use that one as much, but I really like the lilac shade, Secret Code, really nice. I have a balm from Ravi Beauty. That is Allie Glein's brand, and I got this from the Creator and Friends holiday party in Vegas. We got 3 shades, and this one is in the shade Lily. So that's what it looks like. And this is another one of those like sheer, juicy balms that you can pretty much wear with anything. So those are nice. I don't know if I would go out of my way to purchase them, but they're nice. All right, I have a couple of products from Melt Cosmetics. First, I have this contour and bronzing stack because I must have thought I was somebody's makeup artist. I forgot I had it. I really only use the light medium bronzing powder. That's it. The contour shades are just super gray. I don't need anything that's this deep unless I'm going to just put it on my eyes. These aren't my colors. The only one that I'm going to use is this one. A big waste of money, but I mean, this is more than old. So it's nothing I can really do about that except try to find creative ways to use it. Like I said, maybe eyeshadow or something like that. Sandy Cheeks, the Melt Cream blushes are some of my favorites. They are my favorite cream blush. And Sandy Cheeks is such a good shade. I even use this under the eye sometimes, like to give me the flush that I want to have sometimes. I was using that before I was using the Huda Beauty color correctors, and I saw that trick from Laura Oriano, who is one of the owners of Melt. So I love that blush. I love those cream blushes. They're so good. And then I have one of the gel liners, and this is Prissy. This was from the Millennial Pinks collection, and I definitely didn't get this at the launch. But I'm going to tell you, these are lasting the test of time, and they work so well as eyeshadows. They dry down and they do not move. Like, they just do not move. They are so pigmented and you only need a little bit. Like that is such a pretty shimmer. And I have a matte one too. I think it's Burnish. I have a couple and I can't find them. And now I really am like, where are they? Because these are great for like one and dones, but they just, once they dry down, they do not move. I have one from the Beetlejuice collection as well. I'm happy to rediscover those in my collection. I'm happy I didn't throw those away. You know which ones did dry out though? And I could probably use a mixing medium, but I don't even know. Like these are the ones from Lethal, like dry, like completely dry. And it's so sad because I don't think I've ever used any of them. And I have like, yeah, let me know your tips and tricks. But I'm like, I don't even know if I feel like being bothered, but let me know. That's like disappointing. I've got my L'Oreal Voluminous mascara in the shade Deep Violet. I love this color mascara. I'm loving the brown black mascaras. I mean, I still use black too, but I'm loving like these colors, like the burgundies, purple, the brown black. Like I said, I love those. From YSL Beauty, I have one of the Slim Radical Matte Lipsticks. I think this is called Cinnabar. Bought this because Lisa Eldridge was sold out of Cinnabar, but this is not like Lisa Eldridge, but it's such a pretty shade. I love this shade. These are very scented as well, like the Dior ones. So if you don't like it, I wouldn't get it, but the formula is so nice on those. I have two of these. I have one, like a nude, pinky nude one. I love that. This one's old too. This is probably like 2 years old. Now the culprit, the standout for the past 2 months goes to NYX. Yes, NYX is really the winner for me. Not that I choose winners. Let me first talk about what I didn't really care for. I don't really care for this fat oil. And I think that I'm just very spoiled with the lip oil that I have from Summer Fridays. I love that lip oil. It is so good. And I also have one from Tier that I like a lot too. This one, I just feel like it looks like it's sticky. Like, I don't know. I'm just not into that. And the one from Summer Fridays isn't. It's really like an oil. And that's how I feel like the one from Tier too. I don't know. Summer Fridays, that's the winner for me with lip oils. So I'm not a huge fan of the fat oil. I'm going to see if my sister likes it. Not that she likes sticky things, but I'm just going to see because I have two of these and I don't think I'm going to wear them. But let's talk about what I am wearing all the time. Here it comes. We're going to talk about these bronzers, Buttermelt bronzers. They're going to last me a lifetime. They are very red leaning. I have the shade Butter Biscuit. Butter Biscuit is the one I'm wearing the most. I'm wearing this pretty much on a daily basis. Move Over, Gucci bronzer, Pat McGrath, any other bronzer I've been wearing in my life. Move on over because you can't even see it. It's right there. It's kind of red. The formula, everything is so nice. I think it has shea butter in it. Oh, it does have a little bit of a smell, but not, somebody said they smell like coconut, but you can't really smell it. I mean, I could barely smell it. Okay, then Butter Off. Butter Off is the one I have to be so careful with because, and it doesn't even look like it's that much darker, but it really is because my sister was like, you look like red. And I was like, I know. So they're very red leaning and warm. Well, actually, some of them aren't though. I don't know how they came up with the shade range for these bronzers, but I love them. Like, you just need a little bit and you will look like Bronze Goddess. Like just a little dusting, a little sweep and you have got it made. Like you will be using this bronzer for the rest of your life. They are so pigmented. I think I could even take one shade lighter than the Butter Biscuit. But so happy with these bronzers. Like they're $10. I mean, they're right up there with my Gucci bronzers and any other bronzer, Charlotte, Tilbury, any of those. Like so good. And we're gonna close it on out with the blushes, y'all. I had to stop myself because I don't know if they were on sale, but I have 6 of them. I think there's 10 shades. So I'm just gonna try, and I've used them in various videos. We got the tangerine here, Sooner the Butter. Yes, I know y'all seen these already, but I'm telling you, this is like one of the best releases of 2024. I love this one, Butter Together. This is the one that's like baby pink, like those, you want those like baby pink cheeks, doll baby cheeks. Yes. Then we have this one, which is for the butter. That one's pretty. I just tried the purple one the other day. Super light on the cheeks. Like you really can't use a lot. This one is all the butter. Look at that shade, y'all. Like if you want the one from Fenty and with no ash, get this one. This is the one. And then this is the You Know Butter, which is the shimmering coral shade that I know I didn't need. That's why I got that one last, because I was trying to hold off. And then Feeling Butter. This almost reminds me of Maiden's Blush. Yeah, it does actually. Maiden's Blush from RMS. Oh my gosh, yes. These are right up here with the RMS blushes, because those blushes are really good. Like the shimmer. Oh, I love these blushes. They're like my favorite thing. I just never thought I'd be saying that. But like NYX is really doing it right now. Oh man, I've talked about everything. Okay, well, I've talked about everything besides the eyeshadow. These are all the products that I have been using for the past couple of months. The one thing I don't see here, because I know it's with my main makeup stash, is my L'Oreal Panoramic Mascara. I think that one's really, really nice. Cali Ray Setting Spray. I love that. The Westman Atelier Foundation Stick. Love that. So there are just some things I forgot to bring over. Huda Beauty Peach Pot Powder. I mean, I finished the travel size and I'm on my like regular one that I bought, and that's the one with no smell. I love that powder. So good. I think that's it for real this time. Yeah, that's gonna be it. So I'm gonna try to get back to my monthly roundups. That way it's not like super long and we can put everything in one video. Those are the things that I have been loving. So check out the eyeshadow palette video if you haven't seen that one, so you can see all the eyeshadow palettes that I used for July and August. And I am gonna let y'all go. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I hope this was therapy for you. You know it always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you're being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice. Stay safe. And you know I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.